This is the Yola Tour Elite pickleball bag. This is right now one of my favorite pickleball bag. We actually have two of them and we use it pretty much every day. It is not perfect, so I'm going to go through the bag and then tell you 3 reasons why I really like this bag and 3 misses that really should improve on. So let's just go over the quality and constructions and design. The fabric, it's some kind of woven nylon. They don't say what it is. And it's mixed with this hexed material, which I think it is just printed on. So I'm not sure this actually makes any difference except that it gives it a contrasting look, which is kind of nice. All the webbings are, I would say, okay. They're not great, especially the handles. You notice this is just really a simple piece of 1-inch webbing sewn together with no padding. Zippers, very smooth, but they're unbranded, and they're fine, but they're again nothing special. The colors and prints is very nice. As I said, we've used these bags for probably 2 months by now, and the bag basically looks new, and even the bottom, a little bit of dirt, but we put it down outside, inside, and it's totally fine. The interior has this, again, some kind of nylon lining. Don't know what the grade is. It's fine. The stitchings are all single stitch, this is the one thing that I do worry about. I think over time things are going to get snagged and the back is going to slowly fall apart. But so far, it works out great. And then the straps are not very thick, but they are padded. And in fact, this is quite comfortable, going from the car to the court to the car to indoor facilities. Carrying this bag is not really a problem. And you can carry it either as a backpack or like a duffel. So let's get into the design of it. There are 2 outer layers on both sides. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pockets on the outside, and then a large internal area. So how I use it is, line this up so that you can see it. The inside is basically a giant dump pocket, which is fine. So I have a smaller bag which has wallet and keys, which I have my valuables in it, and that goes into it so that I can take this in and out. Water bottle, shoe bag, so these are my shoes, change of clothes, socks, whatever, and like extra bits and pieces here, extra balls, and a hat. And then there are some compartments on the inside. Get rid of all this stuff here. As you can see, open pocket, again, very, very thin nylon, zipper pocket, key leash, which is tiny. On the other side, it has a zipper pocket, which I have some spray in there. So this is good for body spray, suntan lotion, and then a little stretchy mesh pocket on this side. So basic interior, which is fine. This bag has a shoe pocket design where at the bottom, you can open this up to find the zipper. And then put dirty shoes inside. I don't like this design because then I have to clean this compartment. I just use a very, very nice shoe bag that I have. This thing is actually custom made, but you can buy ones from Amazon. They're probably not as great a quality as this guy because I have this custom made in by Pocket Up. You look them on the web, and these are handmade basically by a husband and wife team. But the bag, as I said, works. I'm going to throw everything back in there. And then show you the outer pockets. So the outer pockets have these insulated, look at that, insulated paddle pockets. And then 2 side pockets. This one it's fleece lined. I put my phone in there. The bottom one has my charging brick in there, or my battery pack in there, so that I can charge my phone if I need to. And then this side on the top, I have my snacks in there. And then the bottom, I don't use. So, what's so great about this bag? 3 things. One is, I just showed you, the paddle pockets are great, right? They are padded on both sides. They are lined, so it keeps heat out. Very, very generously sized. So one on one side, another one on this side. And if you really want, you can probably put 2 in there, but I don't really want them rubbing against each other. And all I need is really my main racket and my spare racket. So as a pickleball bag, of course, the most important thing you want to do is to keep the paddle safe. That is really the best feature of this bag. The second thing that I like about this bag is the bag, it's roomy. So let me see if I can get to the dimension here. So the bag measures 22 inch tall, 10 inch deep, and then 15 inch wide. If you multiply that out, that equals to 54 liters. But as you can see, the bag has this taper shape. So my guess is this is about a 40 liter bag, which is great. And I showed you before, the center space is basically a giant gym locker, and I just put everything in there. So the roominess, it's great. And then the bag stands up, which is really important, right? At the gym, at the side of the court, it's important that the bag do stand up. Depending on what's in there, what is inside, sometimes it will lean a little bit, but most of the time it stands up very, very well. And as a little bonus, there is a fence hook in there that is hidden under a zipper pocket, and the fence hook is a piece of plastic that is pretty substantial. If you look at it, it actually has a little curve to it, so I think this is a very, very nice design. The webbing, again, it's okay. It's single stitch in there, not the best strong setup, but it does work. And then the bag actually has this pocket where if you want, you can remove these shoulder straps and stuff it in there as well. And finally, seems strange, but I really like the look of this bag. It has an organic look, right? The curves, the shape. I just think it looks much nicer than a lot of the other brands, whether it is just a rectangle or some kind of boxy shape. So this, it's, I think, very much like the Yola brand, right? They have the arrow top shape for the paddle, which I like, and the bag just fits the brand very well. And it does come in different color combination, and they all look very, very sharp. So 3 things that I do not like about it. The first one, I think they can fix. This bag is designed either as a backpack, right? And as I said, the straps are pretty comfortable, or as a duffel, because the backpack straps can be stowed away and then you can carry it this way. But it has problem both ways. These size pockets have a very strange opening. So this one kind of works well if it is used in duffel mode, but if you use this bag in backpack mode, it's completely useless. The opening goes under the bag, which makes no sense. So the bottom pocket basically is not useful. I do put my, as I say, my battery pack on one. That's because I usually don't need those. So not useful. Similarly for the top pocket again, things are gonna fall out if you even just try to carry the bag in backpack mode. And I have my snacks in the pouch, so if it falls out, at least I know, instead of having a bunch of random items falling out. Same thing again on the inside. The internal pocket kind of is designed for duffel mode, meaning that stuff again will fall out if the bag stands up. But since the bag looks great this way, you do tend to put it in vertical mode, right? So I really think if they can rethink the pocketing, make it work in both modes, that will be way, way better. Now, another thing about the backpack mode is, while it is in backpack mode, you tend to want to grab the bag and go. There is a back handle, which makes sense, but if you look at it from the front, very easily you would decide to grab this. But this is not the handle, nor this. In fact, if you grab this, the main compartment opens up, everything falls out. This is actually the pull tab for the main opening, which is very dangerous. Many times I have pulled this and things about to fall out and then I caught myself. In duffel mode, I really don't like bags that have this setup where, right, you have to open this flap, put it in to make it comfortable carry. It's just too much work, so I never use this. So the straps themselves are not balanced and it just doesn't feel good. As large a bag as this is 40 liter or more, it really could use a shoulder straps. But again, there's no attachment for a shoulder strap. So not a perfect duffel, not a perfect backpack. So long complaint, but I think that can be fixed with some more design thoughts to it. Second problem, which I kind of allude to, is this is a sports bag. We carry a lot of water. This cannot go anywhere except in the main compartment. Now I have good water bottle that they don't leak, but still it is a pain to have to put them in the main compartment. Again, these pockets doesn't really work. If you really work it, it will go in there, but it doesn't make any sense. So I wish there is a way to have external water bottle pockets integrated into the design. And finally, this is truly a pickleball bag because I cannot put any work gear in it. The center compartment is just too narrow, so this is 15-inch. Whatever this is, even my iPad with a case doesn't fit into it. And my laptop absolutely do not fit into it. It's a 14-inch MacBook Pro. So if I have to bring my work gear with me because I'm doing some work as well as playing, I have to carry 2 bags. So not a problem if you don't need any of the work stuff, but I really wish there's a way to at least have something that is wide enough so that I can put a laptop or an iPad Pro flat against the back. The way it is now, basically, because it cannot fit flat against the back, it is impossible to carry it. So some final thought is that we have 2 of these and we use them every day because despite the issues with not being able to carry my work stuff and the uselessness of these 2 bottom side pockets especially, it is a great bag. It looks good, easy to carry, used mostly in backpack mode, and it fits everything that I need inside. I did some customization. You can see these 2 zippers. I've added 2 color zipper pulls so that I know very quickly this is where my racket is. I have to get the color coding here. And then this pocket, I put my phone in there so I know phone racket is on this side and then my snack's on the other side. There you have it, the Yola Tour Elite Pickleball Bag.